Blue and green. 1. The emerald sea, the gray-green sea, the turquoise sea, the final blue Pacific. Pieces of sea glass collect on the beach, prized most of all the cobalt blue, the smoky violet shards, gather as sea treasure in a mosaic. And why not love the sea's harvest? These fragments, bits of broken glass that surface and resurface between the blue of the sea and the thin blue line between the sea and sky. 2. Not that the made mosaic is less a miracle than the horizon's line at the farthest field of vision across the blue waste of water and the blue waste of sky, but the meeting place, a single piece of glass, worn smooth, held in the hand as a question, tossed into the bluest of blue seas. 3. The underwater world is green, the murky sea's forgotten limit. In a green space, a green light decomposes unnamed debris once carried by high tide. On the bottom, the horizon no longer expresses desire, no longer visible desire. The horizon, an arbitrary line fixed by perception. 4. A royal blue sea, an aqua sky, the horizon's edge a navy line between the far island and white cirrus, and the line, thrown overboard, descends to where schools of feed fish swarm. From the sky, from the palest point overhead, a seagull swoops and gathers in its beak the unsinkable lure. Caught now, on the line, the bird is a body pulled from the sky, and flight becomes a matter of diving into the alien water. 5. The drowned bird. The hooked bird disappears underwater, feels its feathers become fins. The beaked mouth, sharp with barbed pain, takes on the human features of a seal's whiskered face. At this moment, the sun sinks behind distant mountains, and the sea spreads out in a palette of colors. First, a brilliant turquoise, and then a mauve and lavender warmth reflects the setting sun. Finally, a pale orange glow masks the ripples, marking the spot where the bird entered, invisible. Feed fish boil to the surface. The seagull sinks to an uncharted area. 6. Behind the ragged isles a boat anchors. From the anchored boat, 2 men prepare to dive. They wear wetsuits, helmets, masks, flippers, gloves, and carry a tank of oxygen. If you swim, the sea will float you, but swallow you if you dive deeply. This is how to dive. Take artificial lungs, wear an extra layer of skin, in the destructive element immerse, and by the exertion of your hands and feet, make the deep, deep sea bear you up. 7. Under the sea, the surface is a memory, how it was to breathe easily. At 90 feet, there's no light, not even a green light filtering through, only a midnight blue like a starless night. Inhale, exhale, each breath measured by the gauge, the minutes of air left in the tank. With weights strapped to the waist, descend to the darkest depth. 8. But come prepared to observe the colors, the white embroidery of a basket star, intricate as old lace. In the flashlight's beam, the sea floor is a garden of orange-colored blossoms bending in the current. Along the ledge, large mushroom anemone and transparent nudibranchs bloom. The sea is never still, the silent depth alive with strange shapes. Overhead, a giant jellyfish sways long tentacles in the sea breeze. 9. The decomposed body. Down this deep, there's barely half an hour of air in the tank, but time takes on another dimension. Breath comes faster, the air bubbles, the only audible sound. Language becomes a gesture, a signal made by a gloved hand. The weightless body, pulled down by artificial means, floats freely, but the naked body, bloated by sea swell, sinks and is lodged between rocks in the steep shelf. Small fish feed on the flesh. Crabs climb over belly and buttocks. The eyes are eaten away. 10. The rock is a woman. Her hair fans out from her face in delicate feathers, like seaweed. Starfish cover her nipples, cling to her crevice. They are lovers under the water. The woman whose body is stone, the man whose body begins to decompose. Under the water, they mate and make love, not drowned, but diving in. 11. The decomposed body could float, but finds a way to become part of the sea, like a sea creature fastened to rock. The drowned bird will be swept to shore, feathers heavy with memory of flight, the sea's song like an echo. With the last moments of air, take the knife from the case on your leg and cut a path through kelp back to the breathable blue surface. Chant to give comfort in extreme pain. Our Lady of Cherry Blossoms, Our Lady of Spring Showers, Our Lady of Crocuses, Our Lady of the Hours of Sleep and Rest and Forgetfulness, Our Lady of Opiate, Our Lady of Balm, Our Lady of Healing, Our Lady of the Minutes of Sleep and Rest and Forgetfulness, Our Lady of the Past, Our Lady of the Eternal Present, Our Lady of the Fourth Dimension, Our Lady of the Seconds of Sleep and Rest and Forgetfulness, Our Lady, give comfort. A bird in my study. You see, it could happen every day. A bird trapped in my study, flying without hope into the bookshelves, crashing its bird body against the wall. It could. It happened today. Amber carried this bird in her mouth into my room. Now she is chasing it, knocking books from shelves and creating chaos and fear. The bird flies in panic when I try to catch it, to release it through the open window. You see, it could happen. The predatory cat, the bird's wild fear, books falling, an open window leading out to freedom, flight, the natural way it should be. This could happen any day. The geese. All this weekend, while we argued and found ourselves suddenly estranged, the geese have called out in their migration. All this weekend, either working in the yard or walking the puppy late at night, and even now, alone in bed, I've heard the geese honking overhead and remembered other autumns. Another time I fought and loved. And then last week, pulling into my brother's driveway to find his garage door open and the unmistakable shapes of the hanging geese silhouetted against the light. At my brother's feet, a box of down feathers he had just finished plucking. On Friday, the young man who came to haul away the prunings from the garden showed me his etchings, fine, small prints of Canada geese. These images merge together as I lie in bed, listening to the hum of voices, television, drift in from another room. But penetrating through these familiar domestic sounds is a sound even more familiar on an instinctual level. The geese flying overhead again, outside in the dark, dark autumn night. The sound of the world. I will give you one of the green apples left hanging on a bare and winter-blackened tree in my neighbor's yard. The texture bruised by rain, the fruit damaged by cold, but the skin so fresh a green, so earthly a green, as to make lucid this November twilight. Midnight. Silence. Other bodies sleep and breathe in separate rooms. I am awake. I wait for an angel. All this winter I've written about angels, never able to finish the poem. Wings beat, just beyond reach. I wait for an angel to announce love. Instead, this memory of a lover's kiss, bitter between my thighs, haunts like a hunger, a midnight craving. Dream. In my dream there was a bird, alive, bleeding, wings severed, unable to escape, flight stillborn. I held the wounded, brittle-boned bird in my hand, fingers lacking the skill to mend a broken wing. I knew I could give the bird life. but not flight. Botanical garden. These two monarch butterflies know exactly how to make music. They fly in tandem over the flower border, over the fountain, swoop down and hesitate, then soar into the air above my head and out of sight, still flying together. They know exactly how to make music with their wings, and they do it with incredible ease. The red alabaster heart. The left side of my heart falls in love and does not stop to reconsider. It is perfect and flawless. It is steadfast. It is devoted. It is almost as perfect as the heart-shaped contours of this sculpted alabaster heart. Yes, it is as close to perfect as anyone could wish. I will give you my heart, but before you accept it, remember, there is the wayward right side. The right side has fortified itself against the cries of drowning kittens. It has cried out in pain and sworn never to love again. It has pined after forbidden loves, desired illicit lovers. It has been fickle and faithful, both at the same time. It has protested against discrimination. It has refused to be tamed, trained, or silent. It came into the world pumping blood and crying aloud the cries of complaint. It has not ceased pumping blood or complaining. It beats for independence. It beats for freedom. It beats like a drum and does not want to cease from beating. These two sides of my heart together form one heart. They have little in common, but like the two sides of a coin, these two halves cannot be separated. Consider this. Taken in its entirety, my heart is not nearly as perfect as the red alabaster heart. Season. I noticed the first geese fly south. Their formations spread across a fading sky, too high overhead to hear the sound of wings or messages. The season changes without you, but I still have a migratory instinct. Gravitate toward you during the season's cyclical return. Breasts bleeding, wing folded over my side to cover the wound left from spring when you pulled my heart out and feasted. Home to calm, troubled sleep. We are rocking in a boat on the ocean. We are floating in a boat on the sea. This man, this woman. We are rocking in a boat in the middle of a vast ocean. This bone, this stone. We are rocking in a boat, just the two of us. In a boat, in a bed, 2 by 2. This limb, this hand. We are floating in a boat, surrounded by water and more water. This finger, this ring. We are rocking and floating and dreaming. We are sleeping and breathing and living. This night, this day. We are sleeping together. We are floating out to sea together. We are. We are sleeping a watery sleep. We are dreaming a watery dream. This life, this death. Invocation to the Muse to spring open the box of fear. How big is the box? The size of a coffin. How long do I stay in the box? An eternity. How strong is the box? Stronger than the bonds of love. Who are my companions? No one, except fear. How can I pry open the lid? Impossible. What do I do in the box? Alone. My sullen art. The barest bones are ones picked clean by words, argument after argument. Mouth, mouth, to taste is only a prelude. If, always the last word in every encounter. I run my fingers over your bones. My tongue separates each vertebra. The poem a fragment, our lips hold. Spring cycle. I have wanted to tell you for a long time how spring begins here. First, pink or yellow witch hazel flowers and green stems of bulbs appear above ground in January. Then the camellias, forsythia, and all the flowering rhododendron, the blossoming cherry trees. What I want to say is how spring begins here in winter and slowly unfolds until May, so that we, too, unfold into warmth and color while nature draws us into the process of rebirth. Like love, certainly, like loving. Sleep Song. I am sleeping in the shell of a snail. I am sleeping in the eye of the storm. I am sleeping in a green valley. I am sleeping in a foreign country. I am sleeping in the palm of your hand. I am sleeping in the center of the sea. I am sleeping in the circle of the sun. I am sleeping at the bottom of a dry well. I am sleeping at the turning of the tide. I am sleeping at the bend in the river. I am sleeping under the light of a new moon. I am sleeping near the darkest shadow. I am sleeping in my sleep until I wake. Visiting Aunt Annie's. Always the soft sound of the mother tongue as we sat in Aunt Annie's small house, the windows in the kitchen steaming up from all the cooking and the animated conversations, half in Russian, half English. My dad's face young and laughing, far away from his wife and children, lost in the language of his childhood. Then we ate borscht and vareniki and cabbage rolls until our stomachs were so full we felt sick, but still Babushka would be saying, "Eat, eat," in her soft, persuasive voice, a refrain all the aunts would take up too. "Eat, eat." Babushka would show us her latest rag rug, the colored rags braided into long strips, then circled into a carpet. I remember the strips made from nylon stockings, the multicolored patterns of the rugs. The women's bodies soft, too, like their voices, fluid and large-bosomed, the men with shining eyes and quick laughter starting to shout now, then suddenly someone bursts into song, and the others join in, singing in Russian. Later, when we are driving home, and I am falling asleep in the back seat, the foreign words I don't understand echo in my mind like a lullaby, lulling me to sleep. Her long-limbed beauty. At 14, every cliché of blossoming into womanhood has literally come true. Her long, tired limbs ache from holding within them so much beauty. She walks down the street in tight jeans and a worn leather jacket, shaking her wheat gold hair, everything about her sun-glinted. As I walk beside her, I wonder how we engendered this lank huntress, this girl touched with the effervescence of Venus arising from her seashell. She condescends to share with me the mundane task of shopping, as if on loan, momentarily, from that region where the gods feast and copulate and fall in love. But at the sound of a harsh word or hint of approbation, she collapses her filly legs, becomes instead a mermaid, long hair flowing, drifting lazily out to sea on a wash of feeling. Then she will sit, isolated upon her coral island, cradling the telephone receiver to her ear, as if holding a shell that murmurs soft, singing sounds from a distant shore. At night, I can hear her body brushing against the wall as she sleeps, tossing in her dreams from girl to woman, turning away from the circle of love we have tried to provide. All night she rides her horse, flying over fences, and yet falling, also, into the arms of a boy we haven't met, falling out of the world of our protection into her own long-limbed beauty. Piper in the park. Halfway down the trail, just before I start to climb the hill into the forest, at the spot where I often hear the raven call out, circling overhead, I hear the music of a bagpipe. All the way through the woods, this music accompanies me, a piercing and melancholy melody that blends naturally with the trees, stream, and fallen logs. As I enter the stretch of open grassland, I see the piper standing at the bottom of the hill, a solitary piper, alone in the park. He plays to an audience of fir trees and green grass. He plays his pipes as I walk through the park, and as I pass him, he salutes me with a nod of his head while he keeps on playing. The haunting sounds of this ancestral music resonate among the shadows cast by the evergreens as the lone piper in the park pipes me homeward.